Welcome back. My name is Matt. This is Hidden Light. Today, we're doing a what we're printing video where I showcase the prints that you have been making and submitting to our beautiful Discord server, which is free to join, link down below, and also showing some of the prints that I've been making recently, whether for myself or clients or really just mostly for me. You know? So, let's start with your prints today, because those are more interesting than what I've been printing. And then I'll show you a couple of the ones that I've done recently. Ready, set, go. Okay, so here we are. 9/11 was the last one we did. So, okay, here we go. J. Foster, albumin and silver gelatin from 35mm cross-processed Ectar. Oh, what a nightmare. Mr. Foster here is going for like maximum suffering. So there is a print which looks frickin' cool, especially if like some of this detail actually exists and looks more like this. I don't know if it does or not. iPhone photos are tough. Oh my gracious, what a nightmare. This looks really difficult. Good for you for getting after it, man. Goodness. Okay, regular ass silver gelatin. Looking frickin' cool. I can't tell if this is wet or if it's just filthy. But, you know, either way, good. I'm here for it. The problem with iPhone photos is you can't really get a good sense of how the print really is, the contrast in it, you know? Hey, it's close. Sweet, dude. Frickin', those are crazy. Crazy good. David B. 35mm to silver gelatin, and then digital to first platinum print. Okay, so here's 35mm to silver gelatin, which the fact that you own a lens that will go on a film camera that is that telephoto is impressive. Well done. That looks gorgeous. I don't know very many people who would shoot wildlife on film. Good for you. And then shot on digital first platinum print. Hell yeah. Dude, that's great. Good contrast, nice separation from the background, beautiful big black brush strokes. You can see his eye like real good. That's great, man. Hell yeah. How big is it? Looks like a good size, 8 inches square maybe, or bigger. Shit's awesome. Good for you. Get after it. David B. Platinum Palladium, all shot on digital. I'll bet you that this paper is actually this nice big bright color and that this print looks freaking amazing. That is really warm. It looks zone focused as fuck. That looks gorgeous. That's some Ansel Adams shit right there. You know what I mean? That shot where he does the rocks and then the mountains or whatever. Describing every Ansel Adams shot ever. Gorgeous. Damn, good separation. Really good tonality. I'd be interested to hear what kind of mix you're using in terms of chemistry and stuff for these prints. Just for giggles, you know? These look like they're really neutral, or this one looks like it's really neutral and really high contrast. It looks great. Back to the crazy warm. And much lower contrast. This little guy, he just wants to be your friend. Is that a beaver? Let's be friends. He's so cute. Love this. Feeling it. I'm about it. Nice brush strokes. Again, nice high contrast. Dude, you are crushing this. These look incredible. Are you selling them or is it just for you? You know, like either way, good job. Good on ya. Azet Landan. Handmade print of some variety, probably salt-based if I had to guess. Sweet. Dig it. You're doing a Matt Beatty horizon here, though. Yeah, it's all good, man. You and me both. I'm here for it. Let's see. Platinum. Okay, here we go. Platinum Palladium. Border versus no border. 1, 2. Oh, man. They're both so good. But this one's, the border really does it for me, especially with a massive paper border. I'm super here for that. I think it's gorgeous. With this one, I almost want to like see what would happen if you took your brush and right at the horizon line, like you kind of mark it on the paper and like nuke a brush stroke all the way to the edge or something crazy. I don't usually get urges like that, but awesome. Yeah, so arch platine, good job. Potassiate oxalate, 30 degrees Celsius. Super cool. I want one. Those are great. I love it. Roger Applegate hanging out, mocking up in Piezography for a platinum palladium print. And the answer is always, duh, print it in platinum. Gorgeous. Look at the eyes on these guys. Ugh. Killer. Nice warm tone. I love it. Cold tone paper. Suffering. I don't know, man. I think it looks good. I think it looks really good. Like, aside from the ridiculous tweak of the paper that we're getting here, yeah, rock and roll. Flatten that bad boy and let's see the finished flattened print. As it Landan, backlit, digital camera, untoned calotype on Revere Platinum Rag from Tri-X. Damn. Damn. That is timeless and cool and nature, and you guys crushed this. That's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Sepia toning comparisons. For those of you who've never been in a darkroom while sepia toning was happening, it smells like farts. So good for you, Matt, for getting after it and sepia toning this crap. It looks cool. I'm sorry, I shouldn't call it crap. These beautiful images. I also like your wood plank background. Like, these are great. And it's a great comparison to show. Might have bleached this one a little far, though, huh? Yeah, but fucking, yeah, those are great. One of our techniques when sepia toning, which we do very rarely, is you got to print it, like, darker than you think you ought to. And then tone it, and then in bleach it comes back to where it belongs. I bet that was stanky. Okay, so as it Landan doing something really painful here. Sorry. Silver on albumin, but any process could work. Oh my god. Stereo images with an iPhone app create digital negatives. So, okay, so there existed in the olden days, let's just scroll down to find it, a stereo image viewer where there were two images printed side by side on a piece of paper. You looked through this and it made it like 3D, just like this is like OG 3D glasses, right? So beautiful. Now we'll scroll back up. He's taken these vintage versions and printing them himself, and then do the same thing with your iPhone and make a digital negative. And then you buy this modern plastic version of the 3D viewer on the interwebs. I love this project. I would love to see these in real life, and failing that, at the very least, see what they look like. More of this, please. As Tan Land Dan. Cool, freaking cool. Roger Applegate. Piezography in progress. Looks like a split tone selenium sepia. Cool. Love that look. That could still be selenium sepia split tone, but it looks less so. Looks better. Nice cactus. Okay, trigger warning. Not really, but like, fuck me. Fairy. What? I get where you're going with this. And it's definitely art, because it makes... I get a serious pucker factor from this image. I think it's very well done and quite scary, and I really hope that she's the one holding the scissors. Damn. The print itself has been exposed to humidity and suffering, which, you know, sorry to hear that, but that's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. But this image, like, good lord, pucker factor. For the record, there is a way to undo all of this shit in a print, and that's to mount it permanently flat in a heat press or roll press, and then it won't do this. Roger Applegate, horses, P-I-E-I-O, Pisography. Look at his eyes. Here, there. Look at the horse's eyes. Love it. It'd be good if it wasn't looking at you too. Like, this is just straight up good. No two ways around that. I love the mat too. Like, finished, clean, precise. Crushing it. As it land down, we were talking earlier, actually that might have been a different video. In a previous video, showing this image that he submitted for our black and white photo challenge, and he's playing with different ways to do digital negatives now, and these look cool. Look at that. I don't know if there's it won't let me cycle from one directly to the next for whatever reason, but they look freaking cool. Looks great, man. Like, maybe not quite all the detail you want, but like not far off either. Real clean. As it landed back again. Playing with the not even bothering to use curves in digital negatives. There's no way you did that for this one. Kind of unique curves for everyone. For unders. Hold on. I gotta read the words. Damn. Wait. So this is, I think if I'm reading this correctly, calotype maybe? And he's just raw dogging the digital negatives. Like, there's no curves, no fancy Bostic and Sullivan shenanigans, no fancy whatever alt process curves. You just like invert the image and press print. If that's what's happening here, and this is the result you're getting, that's amazing. That looks really good. That's a gorgeous print. Absolutely killer. Nice. I love that I discovered that on accident. You can just do this without having to try, like, at all to make fancy curves for your digital negatives. And then I tell you guys, and you're like, I'll try it too. And they come out amazing. Bah, that's what the internet is for. I love it. One more from As It Landan again. Let's see. Printing Frenzy. Outside of Leadville. That looks great. Real dark and moody down here. Holy shit. But yeah, dude, crushing it. Crushing it. And real clean borders too. How are you getting them clean borders, man? I bet you're asking your negative for it. That's what I bet. Looks bitchin'. Okay, you guys are crushing it. Thank you for posting to the Discord. I'll just show you a couple of mine real quick. Almost all of these you've seen already. We'll just move this computer out of the way. Speaking of digital negative shenanigans, here's the print that we used for that process. This is the near final result. I think it looks actually pretty good. Yeah, it's not great. It's not terrible. I still have to do the validation for this curve, but I don't know. It's cute. I might put it up. This is from Colorado at some point. I don't know, man. There's something about trees in the fog that just gets to me. Like, I'm about it. Never mind the dust all over this print. Just a standard inkjet, nothing fancy. Just seeing how it behaves. This really ought to be platinum. Like so many things. Okay, I shot this one on digital. I've been doing more like relaxing in the mornings, hanging out at home, and just snapping photos of whatever they happen to be. Yes, that's a beer. Yes, it is the morning. Eat me. I don't know. I like the contrast. I like the directionality of the light here. I like the little flower that's kind of a direct opposite to the computer. Yeah, I tried to do one of these with coffee, and it just didn't. It didn't look the same. Didn't look as good. I'm gonna leave this one like horizontal like this, but there is detail down here in the snow. Frickin' crazy snowy day that we had a couple of weeks ago, and snapped this one as I was walking home from class. Love it. I mean, honestly, what more can you ask for? The doorway, man. These are from the Durango trip. I shot these on film, and they're, you know, a couple of backlit, whatever bar scenes. We'll just do these one at a time. We'll do them one at a time. So there's one, just the table. There's the table with the booze, because America. And these kind of boozy ones I'm gonna hang up in the bar area here at the gallery. I don't know, they're kind of fun. They're kind of cute, I like them. And sometimes that's just what you do. Here's the most fine art print I've made in a while. This is from that other video we did on proofing and calibration and stuff. It's not quite right, but it's close. It's getting there. It's progress. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is what we have been printing. Join the Discord. Post up the prints that you either have made by a lab or make yourself. And join the conversation because it's free and it's fun and it gets us all printing our work. Which, if you're not printing it, I mean, what are you doing? You know? All right, thanks for joining us. See you in the next video, I guess.